Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I don't even know what this video will technically be about. I have an idea in my head. I just kind of want to talk to you guys about the things that I brought on my trip with me. I got through a ton of, I'm sorry, I have a tickle on my nose. A ton of my churn and burn stuff. So that will be a really exciting update for next month, which is 2 weeks away-ish. So very pumped about that. I've also used a couple of different things and I want to kind of talk about them a little bit. So the first thing I used was the Nudestix Nude Screen Lip and SPF 30. So this is very potent. It's got a beautiful color on it. It's I don't know, like, how do I explain this? It's a neutral blush. I use this on my face as a cream blush because I wanted SPF extra, and it looked like straight up goopy cream bronzer on my face. I was like, oops, put too much. I'm just gonna grab a tissue here for that. But it's a beautiful color for the lips, but just it doesn't really work as a cream blush. But I was trying things, I was trying new things. Now, a couple of things let's see, what did I use? I used the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish, and I used this on my under eye as well as under my brow bone to cut my crease. And I enjoyed it for both. It's a very nice color on me. It's a little peach. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little peach for me. I'm a little bit more neutral, leaning yellow, but with all the bronzer and stuff like that on, you barely even tell. But it's really nice. It's very opaque. It's easy to wear. It's a beautiful formulation. I do enjoy it for something that's inexpensive, although everything is getting up there in price. Let's be honest, y'all. Next, I also use this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I'm going all over the place. There's no rhyme or reason, okay? But I use this, and you can see I used a ton of it. Oh, by the way, this was made for me from my friend Valerie. It's so cute. She did a really good job on it, but she cross-stitched that witch hat for me, which I love. And I have up here, I have a witch hat. Super cute. I love Halloween. Anyone who knows me on my channel, if you're familiar with me, you know I love Halloween. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and it's the deluxe size sample. I'm currently working on a mini in a project, and I'm also working on my all-nighter, but this was just too much for me to bring traveling. So part of me is tempted to put this away in case I do have to go on a future trip. So I might do that because I'm already working on this one here for my 50 Shades of Brown. So technically I could put this away, and then if I need to go on another trip, I can take this with me. So I might do that, actually. Why not, right? What else did I use? I have a few duds. A few things that were like mediocre to meh, like not great. So the first thing is the Catrice Prime and Fine Professional Contour Palette. Now, I believe I have this side or had this side in a project. Please don't mind my nails. I gotta take that all off ASAP, actually. I'll do that probably after this video. I used it because I wanted the contour shade for my trip. And it's a decent color, but it's like almost the same shade. So I had to use so much. And it was so light that I felt like I was caking it on because it was just too soft. And with everything else, it just sort of blended in. There was like nothing. You couldn't even tell. As cute as this is, I wanted to love this so much, but I think I'm going to let it go because, first of all, I have stuff like this in my collection, which will last me the rest of the year. And I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with my shade light, and I kind of wish that they still had those around, but I also have like 2 backups of the individual pans, like the under eye setting powder and the contour shade. I have 2 of those left, plus I still have what's in here, and that's just that product alone, not everything else that's in my collection. So I am okay parting with this one. I'm gonna let this one go. The next thing I'm gonna let go is my NYX Professional Makeup Born to Glow Icy Highlighter in the shade Platinum Status and Diamond Chains. Now, this one is very beautiful actually on the skin. I'm going to put some on now to show you, and then I'll have to spray it because I'm going to be having a garage sale soon, and oddly enough, makeup does fairly well in garage sales, at least where I live. So it looks nice. Like it's really, really nice. But I have countless highlighters. Like, look how nice that is. It's so pretty. Part of me is like, keep it for a future trip, but I'm like, no. And then we have this, which I've actually not used. I'm gonna put that on now too. I have not used the sparkly side. You can see this side is very, very sparkly, and the other side is sort of like, you know, satin. Ooh. I'm a little nervous. It's gonna kick up all over the place and it's gonna add texture. Do we hate that or no? Like, when I tried it previously to going on my work trip, it didn't look like anything. Now you can actually really see it. And on my trip, I think I might have had to like kick through the top layer. Am I liking this now? No, I think I should still let it go. Even though it's beautiful, honestly, it's so beautiful. And I like having drugstore options. But I have so many other really beautiful highlighters I'm looking at right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 highlighters alone in this drawer that I'm looking in. Like, I have an Anastasia Starlit. I have that one. I have this, which really needs some love. And it's gorgeous. I have Revlon Skin Lights, which is, I think, a dupe for Amrezy. It's literally beautiful and probably one of my favorite drugstore. And then also I have this Citrine from Jouer, which is really fingerprinty. But I have all these gorgeous highlights, and I mean, as beautiful as that is, like, I'm actually really loving that right now. I'm going to use this one right here. Oops. This one right here. And I'm going to put that on my nose. Yeah, see, this is just as beautiful. I like it. And honestly, that is gorgeous as well, but I really don't need it. I have so much highlight. And I know, like, getting rid of it just because I don't need it is, like, really sad because it is very beautiful. It is really, really beautiful. Maybe I'm going to hang on to this one. I'm definitely getting rid of this one for sure. This is not plain ice. I'm going to hang on to this one, I think. I talked myself into it, especially putting it on. I should have not put it on because I was like, oh, I don't need that. But when you see how it blends into my skin, and then it's also like glowy, I kind of like it. I'm not going to lie. Whoops. Okay, well, I have lots of other ones I'm sure I can part with in the future, but that one will go back for now. I also brought my little Marc Jacobs Tantastic, which was really good. Enjoyed it. And I also brought a couple of palettes. I brought this one right here. My Ace Beauté blush palette, which was stunning. So glad I brought that. And then I also brought one from Tarte, which is right here, because this had a bronzer in it as well, Park Avenue Princess, but I used it for mostly those two, and I enjoyed it. So that was really good. I enjoyed the makeup this time. There was only really technically like one dud, right? One real dud. For foundation, I brought my, where is it now? Here, I brought my It Cosmetics CC Plus and my Haus Labs. I only use this one day. I forgot I brought it because it's so tiny. So I'm going to just start using this because I am eventually getting a tan. It's summer. if the rain ever stops. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start using that. But bringing this sort of blended it both in was really nice. So that is everything that I want to talk about right now. The mascaras, whatever, they're neutral. Eyeliners is like no big deal. Palettes, I'll talk about in a future video. I'll do that in Eyes Project Pan. But that's pretty much everything that I brought with me for face, really. And I enjoyed it. So I hope you guys enjoyed me sharing this part with you and showing you for sure the one that I'm decluttering. I will consider I keep looking at it like it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Let me know what you think in the comments. Honestly, I have so many highlighters, but let me know what you think. I will be removing a few from my collection at the end of this year, so I'm not desperate to get rid of that one. But let me know what you think, if you think it's beautiful and I should keep it or not. But sadly, we will say bye to this little Catrice guy. And I'll start using the stuff that I love in my collection. Anyway, though, they closed the door. I was trying to hurry up so that they could come into the room. The hockey game is starting right away. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to chat about that I have been using in the last couple days and really enjoying thoroughly. Lipstick, I just wore Project Pan stuff, so I will talk about that in other videos. And I didn't want to bring anything that I felt was too special that if I lost it, I would be heartbroken. Like, especially if I bought it online and it costs so much duty and shipping to get to me in Canada. So I didn't want to bring anything that was like, say, for example, my Natasha Denona concealer or my Auric Glow Lust. Stuff like that cost me a lot of money. And I did not want to bring anything like that, especially indie shades, indie palettes, that kind of stuff. I did not want to bring that stuff. But I'm glad that I brought what I did. And as unfortunate as it is about this one, because this really shapes my face and helps with the look, it did not do much. It did what it needed to do for like a petite amount, you know. It was just like, it wasn't impactful, but it was like kind of there, you know. So it did what it needed to do ish, but I was not impressed. So this will go. It's too bad because it's super compact and cute, and I kind of love this packaging, so tiny. But I could just bring a single, you know. Anyhow, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I have a lot more to share with you guys in the future. Like I said, Turn and Burn will be lit. Is that still a thing? Do people still say that? And then also the Eyes Project Pan. I brought a couple of palettes that I didn't think I was going to bring, and I also tried a palette that I wanted to bring that I left at home because when I tried it, I was like, oh my god, I love this. So it was really great. This has been a really great month for trying things that I normally wouldn't have grabbed for. Or not even month, like week. But I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's everything I want to share. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you want to leave a comment but you don't know what to leave, I would love maybe some sunshine. You guys know I love my sunshine emojis, and I want some sun too, so send sun my way. But no, seriously, if you don't know what to leave as a comment, leave a sunshine emoji. That would be great. Otherwise, I would love to hear from you in the comments on the things that I've shared with you. If you like those things, if you've tried those things. Again, more information will be in other project updates, so keep a lookout for those because I have a lot of opinions on a few different things, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!